Hello everyone, JRDO96 here with a brand new reaction. As you could tell by the title, oh boy, it's a big one. Star Wars Episode 9. Now, last time we saw these people, it divided the whole Star Wars fandom. Now, my opinion on The Last Jedi. I liked it, but it could have been done better. Is it great as is it better than Force Awakens? Hell no. Not far from it. They kind of did some lazy choices and just weird choices, and honestly, they could have done it better. But I thought I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest movie of all time, but it was decent enough. I found it fun. But now it seems like since recently Star Wars Celebration has happened, and it looks like, obviously, we kind of had an idea that maybe we'll probably get some glimpse of Episode 9. Now, I don't know the title of the movie yet, so I guess they're just going to say they're going to reveal it at a later date, or they're probably doing what they do at Endgame and reveal it at the end of the trailer, which is not a bad idea, because I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, but who knows. So anyways, enough rambling. Let's get right into it. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? Someone's breathing heavily, and that might be Rey. Oh, it's Rey. She doesn't have the hairstyle from Last Jedi. Oh, she fixed it.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Ooh.
But this is your fight.
Every generation has a legend. What planet are they on? Jakku or some other planet? Oh. Oh. It might be Ren. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh. Damn. Oh, it's Lando! C-3PO. Oh, Leia.
Please be with you.
Oh, dude! That's the Death Star! Wreckage. Palpatine? The Rise of Skywalker. Well then. There's a lot of shit that was going on in that trailer. You saw Rey on a desert planet, either Jakku or maybe could be Tatooine, or maybe just another desert planet, because that seems to be a theme for all these films. There's always a desert planet. But the one detail I like the most in the beginning is with Rey and her right arm, because you see that she has this brown like bandage thing around her right arm, because you remember in The Last Jedi she got stabbed by one of those Imperial guards after Snoke was killed, and she had that scar, like that cut from that, so a little good continuity there. Maybe it was just a huge scar that she's probably going to have to deal with for the rest of her life. But I wonder who was piloting that little TIE fighter. It's not really a TIE fighter. It has the TIE fighter sound, but it's just some kind of variation of a TIE fighter. I wonder who's flying that. And you hear Luke talking. he may be just a Force ghost. But the one interesting person I'm really shocked at seeing is Leia. Because we all know what happened with Carrie Fisher in 2016. She unfortunately tragically died in late 2016, and supposedly The Last Jedi was the last film she will ever be in. Because Kathleen Kennedy and everybody at Lucasfilm said, we're not going to use reused CGI, we're not going to do any of that stuff. What do you know, there she is. It may be just a scene that was probably in The Last Jedi. And they just probably heavily CG'd it up. And it's great to see an old character return from the original trilogy. Lando Calrissian. Billy D. Williams. I'm honestly surprised that he wasn't in the beginning of the sequel trilogy. They're bringing him this late into the game. I'm honestly surprised that they're doing it this now. They should have done this from the beginning. And the last shot of that trailer is kind of the more interesting shot, because it looks like they're on a planet that has all the wreckage of the Death Star. Because if you look at the shape of the wreckage, you kind of see the laser of the Death Star, the shape, that distinct shape we all know and love. And then at the end, we hear a familiar laugh of a certain emperor named Emperor Palpatine, Darth Sidious. We hear the familiar laugh of Chancellor or Emperor Palpatine from really the prequel trilogy and Return of the Jedi and The Empire Strikes Back. Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on in there. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna watch this again. You see what I mean? That bandage, that brown thing on her arm, where she got stabbed by the Imperial Guard in The Last Jedi.
We've passed on all we know.
Because last time we saw that lightsaber, it was split in half. So, it's great to see that she fixed it, somehow.
But this is your fight.
What, they film this in the Grand Canyon in Nevada or somewhere? That's an interesting shot there too, those floating islands. Kylo Ren fixing his helmet. Now here's the thing about the title that I'm kind of curious about. What does that mean? Does that mean what we all theorize in The Force Awakens? After The Force Awakens, that maybe Rey might be a descendant of Luke or Obi-Wan or whatever. But now I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be thinking, well, do you not remember Last Jedi? Kylo Ren said they're nobodies. Well, how much do you want to bet that he was telling him? How much do you want to bet that he was lying to her? How much do you want to bet? He wasn't really telling her the truth. He was just trying to get her to go to the dark side with him. That's what he was trying to do. Well, honestly looking forward to it. Now, I hope it doesn't get predictable. because we all know what happened last time with The Last Jedi. A lot of people kind of had a story in their head, and then when the movie came out, it wasn't how they portrayed it in their head, and they call it the worst movie ever made, and they go to the point of harassing actors and actresses involved in the movie. Let's just hope they don't become this predictable with the plot. Because what I like about Endgame is that you have no idea what the hell's happening. Like, you kind of have an idea that they might go back in time, but you just don't know what the deal is because of some of the shots. Because, again, they could be tricking us with some of the shots. I hope they take a page out of Marvel's book and they film certain scenes just for the trailer. Just to give you, like, a distinct narrative for the trailer. I hope they do that. But I have no idea what they're going to do. So, the rise of Skywalker. I'm honestly shocked at seeing Leia in there, especially after Lucasfilm said, we're not going to use any old footage or CGI. Fucking bullshit. J.J. Abrams has said, no, that's not on my watch. You have to do something. You have to explain why she's gone. That's probably what's going to end up happening. You have to explain what happened to her. So, you can't just leave that question unanswered. You have to explain where she's gone. And most likely she's going to die in this movie. Or better yet, they're not going to really die, it's just they're not going to be gone. No one's really gone. And I like that line that Luke said at the end, but before we hear Palpatine's laugh, no one's really gone. So it's kind of interesting that Palpatine's in this somehow. And I'm kind of curious if, like, maybe Snoke could be back. And Vader, for all we know. Because it all connects to Skywalker. So I wonder what the term of the rise of Skywalker means. So anyways, that's officially it on today's reaction. If you have any theories about what you think is going to happen, leave the comments down below. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure also to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I also do reenactments and cosplays on there, so go check it out. Be sure also to check out my Tumblrs in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!